Does Topolino's Terrace have the best breakfast in all of Walt Disney World?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies. We are filming this on New Year's Day because we found that someone had canceled their reservation at Topolino's Terrace, and we took advantage of that. We've been trying to have breakfast here for over 3 years, and this is one of the hottest commodities as far as breakfast goes here in Walt Disney World. It's located at the Riviera Resort, which is a tower resort based off of Walt Disney's trips to the European Riviera. So a lot of French and Italian-based theming and architecture. Topolino's actually means Mickey in Italian, and this has been considered by many to be one of the best breakfasts in Walt Disney World, but there's been some controversy in recent times, right Sam?
It is a prefixed breakfast price, and you used to be able to order more than one entree, which sounds like a great deal, being able to try multiple entrees, but they have changed it. You have to choose one entree. You do get like a basket of pastries in the beginning, and you do get like coffee and pog juice and things like that included. I have heard that they are generous with the sides that they give you, and that you might be able to order a couple more sides with your meal.
So we're going to find out how that is. Unfortunately, we won't be able to try too much of the food. We'll try to get as many sides as we can for you guys, obviously trying out that basket. The food does look like it's high quality as well. You'll see items like steak and eggs on the menu, which obviously seems high quality. I've also heard that the food is some of the best that you could find. And Topolino's Terrace was named our favorite restaurant in all of Walt Disney World in a recent video that we did.
Yes, and I believe that out of all of the character breakfasts on property, this is the only one that's not a buffet or an all-you-care-to-eat option.
Yeesh.
Which value-wise seems not as good, but if it's a quality meal, I'm okay with that. And I feel like Topolino's is going to be bringing you a quality meal.
With the characters, there's also an artistic type of note here, right?
Yeah, so I think that Mickey is a painter and Minnie is a poet.
Donald is a sculptor.
Yeah, and Daisy is a dancer.
Nice. There's a specific name, I think, for this breakfast, right?
A breakfast a la art.
Yeah, so we're going to have some breakfast a la art with Mickey and friends here. If you want to get here, if you have a reservation, they will let you park at the Riviera Resort. Also, if you're at Epcot or in your Hollywood Studios, you can take the Skyliner over here. We think this is some of the best food in Walt Disney World at this resort. We've been trying to get this for a while, so we're very excited. Are you ready, Sam?
I am ready.
All right, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our breakfast with Mickey at the Riviera Resort. If you park here, they actually have the smoking section right to the left as you walk in. Really gets into the spirit of the French Mediterranean, because I gotta tell you, I've been there, everyone there smokes. All right, so if you're parking to get to Topolino's Terrace, you'll head straight in. You actually walk over a moving waterway, which is supposed to embody you crossing over into the European Riviera. If you walk into the main lobby, you'll have to bear left towards the back. If you are taking the Skyliner here, you'll have to head up one flight of steps. You're going to pass the coffee shop, and you'll see a portrait of Cinderella's castle. You'll make a right at the portrait of Cinderella's castle, and then another quick right for the elevators. You go to the 10th floor. It's the top. It's Topolino's Terrace. Let's check in. If you're looking for stroller parking, it's going to be to the left of the check-in desk. A little tip for you guys, they do have an open-air back patio that you can enjoy while you're waiting for your reservation. They'll text you and just walk right in. It's very nice up here. You get views of Epcot, the Skyliner. You can actually see pretty much, I feel like all the Disney parks up here. Hollywood Studios. All right, so we've been seated, and they do give us this postcard with the 4 hosts right on the front, and they sign it right here on the back. Let's break down this menu. A lot of upcharges on here. So they have breakfast cocktails, which I would expect to be an upcharge. They have a Legacy Mimosa, a Classic Bellini, and a Riviera Spiced Bloody Mary. They also have some zero-proof cocktails, like a Pineapple Jalapeno Margarita, a Riviera Spicy Bloody Mary. Non-alcoholic beverages are So Many Wishes. It's like a pomegranate green tea. And I'm not going to say this right, but a Pêche Reposé.
She's a poet.
You're a poet.
Are you a tortured poet?
Oh, yes. Oh, so this is, your dress is all of the different sayings. So nice. So, Minnie, is there anything on this menu that you recommend? The whole thing's good? The whole thing's good. Could we get a picture with you, Minnie? Thank you. It's so great to see you.
Beautiful. The lashes are always on point, though.
You definitely have the best lashes in the game, Daisy. That's for sure. So, is there anything on the menu that you enjoy? Can you want to point to it, maybe? Everything's good. Everything's good. All right. Well, we're trying to break down exactly what we want. And we appreciate you helping us out. We appreciate you hosting us here, Daisy. Such a great host. Can we get... Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, she's got the Riviera style going on. Can we get a picture with you? Thanks. They're singing a song for us right now, and Mickey's leading it. So these character meals move fast. We've already had a song. We've met Minnie and Daisy, and now we're about to have the Pog juice. They also gave us our pastries right now. But the Pog juice is included, so we're definitely getting that. We're having that.
I'm definitely not doing any up charges. Like, the meal is expensive enough, so I'm just gonna take what is already being given to me. I like that it's in a nice big glass.
It's $52 for adults and $33 for children, so pretty pricey.
If you don't know, Pog juice, it's passion fruit, orange, and guava. It's just a Disney staple. They have this at almost, I think, every breakfast location. And I'm gonna give it a 10 because it's included.
Gotta love the included Pog juice. I'm gonna have my hand at the Pog. It's juicy. Usually I feel like Pog juice is a little sweet. It doesn't feel too sweet this time. It feels very tropical. Although I don't feel like a tropical drink matches the aesthetic of this restaurant. That song they were playing too was definitely like an Italian song. So I guess we're getting French vibes, we're getting Italian vibes. Now we're getting tropical vibes, a little mishmash of stuff. It's good though. Pog juice is a flavor of Disney breakfast, so you have to love it. I'm gonna go 9 though, not quite 10 for me. All right, so now we need to try these assorted pastries. They come with 3 different dips and 3 different types of pastries. Sam, what pastries are in here?
I think this is like a cinnamon apple crumb muffin. We got, of course, a croissant, and then a chocolate chip muffin. And I want to say they feel warm, which is nice.
And then what dips do we have here?
Good question. I know that this one is Nutella. I'm thinking this is like a strawberry.
It's definitely a strawberry compote, and I think it's like a honey butter almost.
Okay.
We will taste them, so we will know. And it looks like they're shaped like a hidden Mickey. They also come in a paint bucket. All right, the croissant definitely looks flaky. Sam is going to have the croissant with the Nutella. And a flaky croissant means it's usually a good croissant. Messier the croissant, the better.
Anytime you put Nutella on something, though, too, it automatically tastes better. That's a good croissant. It's not stale. Nice flaky crust. It's still warm. I'm gonna try all 3, and then I'll do a quick numbering. I wonder if you can get more of these. I'm gonna ask, like, if you can refill your.
I hope you can.
Pastry bucket.
Hey, at least there's an included bread service. Am I right?
This is very moist. Nice cinnamon flavor. This one's good. Chocolate muffin. The muffin is the weakest. The apple, caramel, whatever, cinnamon. I don't know. It's not caramel.
They only gave us one of those, right? Or is there more?
So there's another one.
Okay, so there's one for each of us.
Yeah. I'm going to give the croissant with Nutella an 8. I'll give the little muffin a 9. And I'll give this is pretty basic. I'm just going to give this one a 5.
All right, I'm going to start with this little apple one. I want to try the strawberry. I think the strawberry compote would be good on this. So I'm going to get these out. Very nice looking silverware. There's always a lot going on at character meals.
They always move so fast, and I always feel so flustered. I think it's apple cinnamon. It's not caramel. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm going to just dip it. That's good on there. Let's try this flaky croissant now. Yeah, it's definitely flaking all over the table, so that's kind of what you want. Put some butter on here. So the butter isn't sweet. No, not too sweet. Croissant has a good buttery, flaky flavor to it. I mean, it's not as good as some other croissants I've had, but it's just for like a, pre-breakfast croissant, it's good. Let's do chocolate muffin with chocolate Nutella.
I think the muffin's only tasting good though because you put Nutella on it.
That's true, but there's a lot of chips on the muffin. I think this is really good. But I know you were the muffin fan.
I just thought it tasted basic.
I am the muffin man. I'm a man of muffin. I love muffins. This is definitely the winner to me. I'm gonna give this an 8. I'm gonna give this a 7. And I'm gonna give this also a 7. So everything's good. Best dip is Nutella. Nutella is just delicious. A little too sweet for some, but not for me. I do think each of the different sauces complements a different item well. So I think the way I did it was the way to go. Donald is right behind Sam, and I'm waiting for him to jump scare her. She can't look back, because then she'll be looking at someone else. Be Donald. Mr. Duck, how are you doing today, sir? Are you a sculptor? I love the little hammer you got in there. All your tools. So have you sculpted anything recently? Anything lately? Oh, this is your work with that hammer? Beautiful work here, Donald. Beautiful work here. Thank you so much for having us and displaying your fine craftsmanship and your skills. Is there any way that I can get a picture with you? Thank you, my friend. The main mouse himself. Hello, how are you doing today, Mr. Mouse? Great to see you. You have the same hat that Sam has. Look at you. You guys are styling and profiling today at your terrace, Topolino's Terrace. And I could see that you've been painting some artwork. And any works of art in here that are you? Oh, all way back there. Nice. Some great stuff. Mickey, thank you so much for having us. It's a beautiful terrace up here that you created. And you're such a great host. All right, so the entrees are here. Sam chose to go with the steak and eggs. We were told that this is the best entree on the menu by our server. Sam, what's on this plate?
So this is wood-fired steak and eggs. There's a polenta, tomatoes, roasted potatoes, wild mushroom conserva, and 2 eggs any style. I got them over easy. I ordered my steak medium rare. It looks like it's cooked perfectly. These potatoes look really good.
And with those runny eggs, I feel like they're going to mix in with those potatoes really well. Look very soft.
Get some of that.
Some of that polenta on there.
Get a little mushroom.
A lot of good flavor in the steak.
The steak is so tender and juicy, and it has like a slight smoky flavor from that being cooked on the wood fire. The mushrooms are really good.
Is it like a fillet? It looks very lean.
It does look like a fillet, but I'm not 100% sure. Soup, a lot of flavor, and it has a little bit of an earthy feel with those mushrooms. The polenta is nice and creamy. These potatoes look amazing though. Like that crust.
I feel like you got to get a little run of that egg on that potato.
Oh my god. The potatoes have a ton of seasoning on them. They're really nice. Nice and crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Ton of seasoning. My eggs are cooked.
Perfectly goo. You want a good goo on that over easy egg. I'm sure it's going to mix really well in with that potato and that steak.
Oh my god. What's wrong with me? 9.
9 is good.
This is a really good dish.
It does look very tender. I'm just going to get one little bite of everything.
I didn't know that I was sharing my steak.
Well, I want us to try both of everything since we can't get multiple entrees, you know? So I'm going to get a little bit of everything on this bite. So a little egg, a little potato, and a little steak. It's very well prepared, but that might be sirloin. It's not filet, but it's very good.
It's very tender though.
Yeah. The potatoes. So
that's why I don't think it's sirloin. Maybe we can ask.
Very good. Great fiery flavor on the steak. The runny egg brings it all together, and the runny egg, the potato absorbs the runny egg so well. Polenta, not overpowering, and they also have these sun-dried tomatoes on here that again add a more earthy feel to everything. Really good. I'm agreeing with your 9. Excellent dish. All right, so I got the eggs Benedict Florentine. I thought Sam was going to be able to have this, but apparently she doesn't like this little spinach underneath here. This is like a cream of spinach they put underneath. They have some seasonings on top. The same potatoes that she got with the steak are right here. We had a choice of bacon or ham. I couldn't decide. He's like, how about we give you both? So they are very generous here. The bacon looks incredibly crispy, right, Sam?
It does. Like your plate is like overflowing.
Also, more sun-dried tomatoes and an arugula salad is on here as well. So it has a lot of different flavors. Let's break this egg. Oh, look at that goo come out. If I knew you didn't like spinach, Sam, I wouldn't have gotten this one.
Okay. I can have a bunch. I can eat your sides. I don't like cooked spinach. I like raw spinach.
Very good. The egg is perfectly poached. I want to try some of the ham. With some sun-dried tomato. These flavors feel very earthy. Yours, mine. This has got a little bit more. The ham's obviously salty, bacon's salty, but the Florentine itself is very good. Look at that poached egg. Just gooing out, it's perfectly poached. The Florentine is a little creamy, which I think complements the hollandaise sauce on top of it. The English muffin's a very basic English muffin. I think everything else is executed really well. These potatoes, I think, are the star of the show.
I agree with that. Like, they have a really good coating and seasoning on the outside.
They're crispy and they're soft, so the softness helps absorb all that egg goo. This is good. I'm going to give this an 8. I think it's a great dish. And I think we've gotten, because they're very generous with the portions, we are getting a good deal. Plus, you get to see the characters. All right, so you do get unlimited ham, bacon, and waffles. So we decided to get a waffle at the end. You get some unlimited stuff. I think it's worth it for the 52 after experiencing everything.
I'm very full and should not even be eating this waffle. So.
We wanted to show you guys more of what they have, but it looks like a fresh made waffle. Has a little apple right there on top, and of course they have some hot syrup.
Some chantilly cream.
Chantilly cream, fancy.
I'm assuming. I could be wrong.
Thought it was just some whipped cream. A little drizzle. Let's see how crispy this waffle is.
It's actually not super crispy. It looks dark, but it's not. I feel like the sour cream has got to give it moisture.
Say sour cream?
Yeah, it's a sour cream waffle.
Oh, interesting.
The cream is so good. There is this like a slight sour flavor, but that kind of combats the sweetness of the cream and the syrup. That's like it's very well balanced. This is a really good waffle. It's not like sweet and cakey like the traditional Mickey waffles. It's really good. I'm gonna give this a 9.
Oh wow, very high quality.
Not a super crispy waffle, but it's delicious.
Waffle, here I come. Or here you come to me. It does look a little crispy to me. All right. A little cream, a little goo at the bottom, a little apple. You put the right amount of syrup on that. I love the apple with it. Again, everything feels like it comes from the earth. Like Mickey had harvested this and brought it to his terrace here.
This is not Garden Grill. Mickey's not harvesting the menu here.
But do you agree that the flavors taste very earthy?
Yes, and they taste balanced.
I feel like we said the same thing recently at Wolfgang Puck. We're in like a balancing mood. Very good. Definitely, I think breakfast cuisine quality on par with dinner. I think dinner's got a bit higher quality, but this is a character meal. I think definitely as far as the character meals go, this is the highest quality food that I've had at a character meal. Do you agree, Sam?
I 100% agree. I am already waiting to come back.
Yeah, we got to come back and not film. I'm going to agree with your 9 for the waffle. Very good. Nice that you can get it on top of your entree. Also unlimited pog juice, and you get unlimited of the little things they give you in the beginning. The pastries. Yeah, the pastries and stuff. So everything has been very good. I came in skeptical, but I'm coming out a believer. All right, so that is it for our first time dining at Topolino's Terrace. I apologize for the poor lighting. It was hard to find a good spot out here. I want to say, I do think it was worth, what was it, like $52, $54?
I think it was well worth it. I am very full.
Yeah, very full.
You get all those delicious pastries. You can ask for more of those as well. My entree was super filling. You can get extra sides. Like, I think it was more than enough food, and it was quality food, which usually you don't get with character meals. I learned this is the first a la carte character breakfast, or was the first a la carte character breakfast at Walt Disney World, which makes sense. Topolino's Terrace, in previous videos, we named our favorite restaurant. The aesthetic in there is very nice as well. The gold accents, it feels very upscale. Also the views.
Yes, the beautiful views of the parks as well as all of Walt Disney World from up there. Easily accessed by the Skyliner. The character interactions were great. They were so fun. Their outfits are so beautiful. We met each character like 3 times. Yeah, multiple times. They were great. You get unlimited eggs, bacon, ham. You can ask for the waffle. They say that's dependent on the chef. So you could ask for the waffle. I think you get coffee too, like standard coffee.
Yeah, you
right?
can get fresh brewed Joffrey's coffee, unlimited pog juice.
Do you think it's the best breakfast in Walt Disney World?
Yes.
A character breakfast, I would say yes. I don't, although I am missing Goofy.
I love
Me and Goofy have, like, we're like best buds when we were at these character breakfasts or these dinners. So I'm missing Goofy. I really got to bring Goof around. He'd be a great artist too. He's a character, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if the Riviera is Goofy's aesthetic.
that is true.
I loved it, and any like excuse to wear this ridiculous hat, like I'm here for it.
I also would want to say that I do think that like Boathouse, if you're counting brunches, has higher quality food. Maybe not higher quality, but on the same level.
I love coming to the Riviera.
Okay.
Like, and I love going to the top. I love the views. I love that restaurant. I think the service is always really great there.
I think the food and service here is on point. I've had my issues in the past with the aesthetics of the Riviera. I don't feel like the lobby is. I feel like the lobby is uninspired, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that I agree with. But I'm talking about the restaurant portion. Like, yeah. I always love coming here.
And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. It helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
To make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I learned today you can actually fish in this lagoon that is shared by Caribbean Beach and the Riviera. It looks like they rented the boats from the Caribbean Beach. Also, if you're staying at the Caribbean Beach, easy walk to the Riviera, which is, I think, some of the best food at any Disney resort.
Yes, good quick service, really great coffee. Also, like, I think this was a great way to start the new year. I kind of want to do this every New Year's Day.
Well, we'll try.
Once a year, a little fancy breakfast.
People you see scrolling up on the screen, those are the members of this channel. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we do have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. You can check out the join button below to learn all about those different perks. We also want to thank you, though, and every single one of you who like, comment, subscribe, engage with these videos in any way. Your engagement, you watching them, you speaking to us, talking to us, sharing them, it helps push it out there. It helps more people find us, and it helps us make more of these videos. We feel incredibly privileged to have you watch, and incredibly privileged to be able to make them. I'm a little tired. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.